we will call the Broadwater County Three Forks Mosquito Board meeting to order. Is there any public comment on anything that is not on the agenda? Any public comment? Any public comment? Okay. We have approval of minutes. And I think I just moved those. Jessica, which were those from our last meeting?
Yes.
Thank you. Did you give me, I felt like you gave a copy, and now I can't find it.
The minutes should be in your packet.
Yeah, I think you gave me, did you give me a packet?
It was in your spot.
I thought I had a packet. Now I can't find it. Sorry. I have that.
Okay.
Sorry. Thanks, ma'am.
Yeah.
Somebody went. All right. All right. Minutes are from Tuesday, June 18th. Is there a motion to approve minutes or any comments or suggestions before we do that? Everyone have a chance to review? Okay. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I have a question on it.
Yes, sir.
The budget report. What is the 5% of what?
The budget.
On the minutes.
Yes, I know. I said
Oh.
the budget, like that.
Oh,
5%
yeah.
of the budget. Well, that was my answer.
Okay, you're saying the Three Forks Mosquito District budget, is that correct?
Yes.
And how much is the budget? Did we get it worked out? Do we know how much money is in the coffers?
Yes. So we know we're still waiting to refund. So that is still. Wait, let's have that conversation. Let's
Yeah,
do
I was
this.
just gonna say, let's approve minutes first. So
Okay.
we'll just approve the minutes and then we can
Next
maybe,
is budget.
yeah, talk
Yep.
about budget since it's on there. Is that all right? Is there a motion
Uh,
to approve minutes?
Well, how much is the 5%? How much money is that gonna be?
Why don't, Larry, why don't we talk about that when we hit the budget report?
No, but how much money is the 5% of whatever it is you're taking? And how did you come up with the number?
Right,
Yes.
we can talk about that when we get to the budget report, but
Okay.
we need to just approve the minutes, which is what was said in the
Okay,
last
but
meeting.
that is approving something that may not be correct.
This is what was decided in the last meeting.
Right.
So this is just a record of what was decided, but we can have more conversation
Okay.
about that. So we're just approving the record of what was said in the last
Okay.
meeting,
All
not
right.
necessarily the individual items.
Okay,
If that's all right with you. Okay?
yeah.
I would move to approve the minutes from the Three Forks Mosquito Board meeting Tuesday, June 18th, 2024.
No, second.
All right, there is a motion and a second for the approval of the minutes for the June 18th Mosquito Board meeting, or the Three Forks Mosquito Board. Is there any public comment? Is there any public comment? Any public comment? All right, all those in favor say aye.
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 Although opposed, motion passes. All right, so next is the budget report, and if I may just go ahead and give your budget report, and then we can have further discussion.
So this is just the reflection of the budget at the beginning of this new fiscal year, which is 2024-25. I am seeing if I can open the file from Bill. Bill Jarocki is our county administrative officer. Three Forks. Okay, so the budget for the Three Forks Mosquito District is $10,830.98. That is coming from 9.13, no, wrong one, 3.56 mills in the Three Forks Mosquito District, and the value of the mill is projected to be $3,042.41.
projected value
Yep.
for fiscal 25.
Yes. The 5% will be out of that $10,000, and that is to cover the costs for our department to trap mosquitoes and send them to the lab for testing, and oversight of the district itself.
Can you read the 10,000 number one more time,
Yep.
please?
$10,830.98.
Thank you. Okay.
I guess just one question, just from
Yep.
your experience, that should be enough for this year's budget, right?
Yes, yes. In the past, our contract with John has never been over, $8,000 in a given year.
Okay,
So we'll be well within that.
okay, perfect.
Thank you.
John and I always kind of looked at that real close. That's why it was kept down.
All right.
We tried to get a little money ahead in case you need it later.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are there any other thoughts on the budget? Any other comments?
I don't have anything.
All right. Next item, ongoing business. First, I guess, commission update. Do we have any updates, commissioners, on mosquitoes?
I don't have anything.
Works.
I don't either, I haven't heard from anybody
Uh-uh.
from down there, so, yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay. JHS report.
So I spoke with John last week about the invoices. Did he send them to any of you guys? Because he did not send them to me.
Okay, oh my gosh.
No, not me.
Okay. And then we did get the signed contract for this year with him. So our operations are set to go. But I did ask him to invoice me for last year and for his starting amount for this year.
Will one of us need to reach out to him? I'm wondering. Put a little.
Doing that right now.
Okay. Thank you, Commissioner Fulford. All right, and well, trap counts.
Okay,
Trap
give me one
results. Okay.
It's a show and tell meeting.
Oh.
So our traps in the Three Forks area have been very light. So we trapped at the rest area, and there's a chunk of county property actually by your house.
By my house?
I was
Or
putting it
there's
there.
hers.
So those are just juniper bushes, but there's basically really low mosquitoes right now.
Oh, yeah.
See anything in there?
I know, there's like,
Yeah, I've only
Nothing
seen
in there.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yep, so Three Forks is looking really good for the start of the season, especially for being
This is at the
July.
rest area, huh?
Yep.
Cool,
So-
you got there.
That's a
Nothing.
new rest area?
Yes.
And there was something up there?
No,
No.
there was not.
We're looking at empty bag.
Yep, empty bags,
Empty
Great.
bag, yeah.
but it's,
That's what I expected.
nice
All
to
right,
see.
good.
I was hoping I wasn't gonna be like, oh, I totally see
Uh-huh.
mosquitoes in
You're
there.
really gonna love the ones for the next meeting.
Uh-huh.
So obviously we don't have any test results back then because we don't have any mosquitoes to
That's right.
test, which is wonderful news.
Yeah, it is. Do you know why? Why do you think that is?
It's dry.
Yeah, it's dry there. I would expect that we will see hatches of more mosquitoes that like that really nasty mud puddle stuff. Probably closer to September down there, and we might see a greater count then, but not a lot of floodwater mosquitoes because there's not a lot of water to flood.
The only water that was flooded was across the river where Lane was flooding his pastures for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, anybody have anything else on trap counts? I'm learning more about mosquitoes than I ever.
That you ever thought you wanted.
Yes,
You always
totally.
do.
It is, yeah. All right, new business, Broadwater County Fair booth.
So my department will have some sort of education at the fair. I don't know if we'll have the weed education trailer, but we will have something there.
Okay.
So for the Three Forks Mosquito District, we have maps that show what's in the district and what's out. And then we show landowners things that they can do at home for themselves, and then some giveaway stuff for anybody who's interested. So we've got wristbands and stickers and
All right.
Swag,
swag.
mosquito swag.
Yep.
Great.
Any suggestions that you would like to see there for this board?
How
Oh,
is-
and I do drive membership. Like I do ask for people to
Yeah.
join
I
boards.
was gonna ask if you
Nice.
you do that. I was going to bring that up under the round table. but
Yep.
I know that you do. You know, I remember, didn't you and Stacy put together some home remedy mosquito?
Oh, we
thing?
did that
Remember-
very first year.
Remember
Yeah.
that?
With,
I thought
the
that was pretty
yeast.
successful, actually.
Yeah, we could do those again. I could order those. So they're a little filter that goes on the top of a water bottle,
Yeah.
and you put sugar and yeast in some water, and it acts like carbon dioxide, and that's an attractant for mosquitoes. The mosquitoes will come to the top of the water bottle, and then because it's a kind of a filtered entrance, they go in and they can't get out. So there, you can hang them around your trees or put them around property.
Oh.
So we could do a build your own.
Uh-huh.
And then people like just have a thing of yeast,
Oh,
thing
yeah,
of
that's
sugar,
cool.
and then people are,
Yeah. Is that easy
Engaging.
enough to do?
yeah, oh yeah. You just do food safe tubs of stuff.
Okay.
Mhm.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would. It's a good idea.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, we did that first year. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I have a random mosquito question, actually.
Yes.
Do bat boxes work?
Bat
well?
boxes are incredibly effective.
Okay. It's like, ugh. I just know friends in Alaska do the bat boxes, and I was curious if that's something you ever.
Yep.
Use or encourage
Stacy,
people to
for the other board, Stacy's Boy Scout troop has held bat box building events and things like that.
Did they?
Yep.
Why don't we have a bat that's been hanging around our place? And I got to say it.
Yeah, bats are amazing. They're
They do a great
super
job.
effective.
Okay, that's good to know.
Um,
Was the fair booth well received last year? Did you have a lot of
Yeah,
participation?
yep, we had a
Okay.
lot of participation. We had a lot of kids. We had two different education things. We had a spinner for mosquitoes and a spinner for weeds. So I'm going to redo my mosquito one so that those kids don't know all the answers.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So,
That's awesome.
very cool.
Did you have anything in the booth for treating mosquito bites?
I did not have any bug bite treatment options. Well, there's a product called Afterbite, and then there's a mosquito sucking tool. Have any of you used those? I have not, but
I don't think I've heard of the mosquito sucking ones, but
yeah.
is there any like naturopathic stuff? Is that I'm just wondering if that's something like educationally for people
So,
that works
part of
better.
part of our giveaways are bracelets that do have natural control options, but I did put a label on there that they are not, or they might help, but they are not DEET. You can still get by, they're not going to prevent
Right.
a bite
Okay.
because they have limited effectiveness. DEET is your protection. If you don't want to get bit, use DEET.
Okay. All right.
But if there is a remedy out there, if you get bit, you make a paste out of that stuff you use in cooking. Forget
Baking
the-
soda?
Baking soda?
No. I forget the name of it now. They use it in Chinese food a lot.
Soy?
MSG?
Or yeah, MSG or soy
MSG.
sauce?
MSG.
MSG.
You take MSG and just make a little paste, put it right on it, and it'll stop the itching and
Really?
almost instantly.
Good to know. Get
My
some
wife's
MSG.
an expert at it.
Good to know.
Do we do a little West Nile education? Is that part of your?
Yep, so we talk about, our spinner is mostly based around West Nile, like what species carry it, how does it transmit, that
Right.
kind of stuff. So,
Different vectors and things.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
All right. Roundtable.
I asked all my questions already.
I know.
Alright.
I feel like we kind of do it as we go. Do you have more questions, Larry? For the roundtable?
This thing isn't very easy to follow, this budget. The girls used to send me a budget every year from over there, but haven't been getting it lately. And it was different than this.
So this is the county's budgeting software, like this is what we use to track our budgets. So I'm not sure what reports you were getting, but this is what I can generate.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward budget. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we're an easy
to
district.
be on one page, that's,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Agreed. Are you looking for something specific, Larry?
No, not, I'm just trying to remember all the budgets I used to get. They were different.
Yeah. Maybe there was different software at some point, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know they did transition software 8-10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably about 6 years ago I used to get it the last time, but I'll spend some time on it later.
Okay.
But this is what I can generate. So like even if you find what you got in the past, that's not something I will have access to. Just
So these are all categories you created then?
these are categories that are created by the state for how they code budget expenses. So they're, as far as I understand, overseen by legislator has determined how they're gonna, each thing can be charged. So those codes come, I didn't make them up.
Do they fit
Yeah,
what we do?
yeah, I mean, because most of our stuff falls under contract services, so,
Okay,
I mean, that's 99% of our budget is contract services.
okay. That's the important thing to know then. Does it fit? If it fits, it's good enough.
Okay. And it's all getting looked at as well, like as we go through our budget process. We have, our county administrative officer helps us with budgeting for all departments. He sits down with the department heads,
Okay.
reviews budgeting. Commissioners will review those budgets, and then we approve everything.
Also, on the fair, is there a fee that
So,
is involved in that from us?
Nope, so the noxious weed department has been covering our entry fee to the fair because we've had the biggest outlay from the weed department versus the mosquito departments. You know, we have the biggest part of our booth is from the weed department.
You get a 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
There you go. Right on.
So yeah, there's no cost to the
no,
mosquito boards.
no
That's
cost to
awesome.
the districts.
All right. Anybody have anything else? Larry, anything
No,
else?
not right now.
Okay.
I mean, half hour and I probably think of 10 things.
That's how it always works.
I know it is. All right, looks like the next meeting is August 20th. Everybody has that? Everyone good with that date?
Yeah.
I know. I mean, we all look at our phones, right? Yep.
Yeah, Patrick stopped by and I talked to him for about an hour. A couple, 3 weeks ago. He was doing their initial survey like they always do.
Mm.
He says he doesn't think we're gonna need anything from them.
Oh,
I'm sorry, who's Patrick? I'm sorry.
Patrick Doherty from
He works for
JHS.
JHS.
Oh, okay.
He always does all our fogging. If you ever saw those ride reports that I used to turn in, that was riding with Patrick. It was his name's on it too.
all right. Are there any other announcements from anyone?
I don't have anything.
Nope.
Larry, no announcements? Okay.
No?
All right, we can adjourn.